Hello guys, good morning. Today Wednesday, we're just going to work in STEAM 132, 133, 34 and 135. Okay? So, nature walk. Go outside and do a nature walk. You can go to your backyard, or maybe in your neighborhood you have a park, maybe. You can go there. So it says on a separate sheet of paper, we're not going to do that, okay? I'm going to explain you. Work individually to record at least 5 observations. Your observations can be things you see every day or unique things you observe today. Come back to your house and now categorize your observations by writing one of the following titles next to each one. For example, if your observation was that a flower was blooming, estaba floreciendo, write living things next to it. So we're not going to go to a different sheet of paper. We're just going to work here because we have space. We can write there. It is not necessary to go to another page and waste it. So we have space here. So let's think that in my, I don't know, maybe in my patio, in my backyard, I found a palm tree, una palmera, palm tree. Okay, I'm going to write it there. Then I see the air. Let's say that the air moves the leaves, mueve las hojas. An example. Then we have earth materials. So what do we need for the palm tree? Because the palm tree cannot grow on concrete or, I don't know, stone or things like that. They need dirt or sand, arena, tierra o arena, okay? And then we have water. Why do we need water? Well, we need water to make our palm tree grow, right? So we can say to help grow the plants. Let's put it like this. Okay? So that's how I need you to write this. Now this part here, it's supposed to be a teamwork, which is actually the same that we're doing here. It's kind of the same, so we don't need to make it twice. Okay? So now let's go to page 133. We have a vocabulary. We're going to listen to the words and definitions, and then we're going to listen and repeat with your best pronunciation. This part you're going to do it by yourself. Now I'm just going to say the words and you have to repeat them, please. So the first one, geosphere. Geosphere. The solid parts of the earth. Geosphere. Then we have biosphere. Biosphere. All living things on earth. Then we have hydrosphere. Hydrosphere. All of the water on earth. Then atmosphere. Atmosphere. The air around the earth. Then we have fresh water. Water that does not have salt in it. It is actually water that we can drink. Okay, it's not salty, it's sweet. Then we have glaciers, massive pieces of ice that can move over the land. Then we have landform, a natural feature of the Earth's surface. Landform. Then we have oxygen, a gas that animals need to breathe. Okay, oxygen. Then we have system. A set of connected things. A system. Then we have interact. To act in a way that has an effect on something else. Interact. Okay? So let's repeat one last time. Geosphere. Geosphere. Biosphere. Biosphere. Hydrosphere. Hydrosphere. Atmosphere. Atmosphere. Fresh water. Fresh water. Glaciers. Glaciers. Landform or landform. Landform. A natural feature of the Earth's surface, okay? That is landform. Oxygen. Oxygen. System. System. And last one, interact. Interact. Now let's go to 134. Investigating glaciers. Work with a partner. A glacier, well, in this case it's going to be by yourself. So it says a glacier is a massive piece of ice. They can be many kilometers long. Kilometers, not even meters, okay? Long, wide, and deep. Long, de largos, wide, anchos, and deep, profundos. Sometimes we can see a part of an iceberg that is coming from the water, but we can only see that little peak or little part. But if we submerge, or if we go under the water, we can see that the glacier is 10 times bigger than the thing that we can see. So it's impressive. Now it says, since they are made of ice, they are always changing. They also move. Sometimes they float. So they always change. So the question that we have here is, what do you think it would be like to walk on a glacier? For you, what do you think it would feel or it would be like to walk on a glacier? Now, you will be investigating how glaciers and the land that surrounds them interact. Okay? So what materials do you need? For the glacier, you need a frozen cup of water with rocks and sand in it. Spray bottle with water, aluminum or plastic pen, half filled with sand or dirt, and 2 books. Okay, so this is like a small project that you're going to do. That's why we're only going to do STEAM. And we're going to practice, okay? So I repeat, what materials do you need? You need a frozen cup of water with rocks and sand in it, okay? Frozen cup of water with rocks and sand in it. So you're going to take a cup, you're going to fill it with water, you're going to put rocks and sand, okay? And you're going to freeze it. Lo van a congelar, okay? That is the first thing that you need. Then you're going to need a spray bottle with water. You know a spray bottle? The one that you, like, it's like a small gun that if you press, the water, like, can spray you. Agua de spray. Una botellita en donde puedas meterlo y cuando tú la aprietes salga como spray. Ya saben. Como para lo que usan los estilistas para mojar el cabello. Un tipo de botella así necesitan. Okay? Then you need también lo conocemos como atomizador. Esa es otra palabra. Ellos lo dicen como spray bottle. Nosotros lo podemos encontrar como atomizador. No importa el tamaño, okay? Then we have an aluminum or plastic pen half filled with sand or dirt. Then you're going to need a aluminum or plastic pen, como una bandejita de aluminio o de plástico, it doesn't matter. And you need to fill it half with sand or dirt. Puede ser con arena o con tierra. Okay? So you're going to fill that halfway, a la mitad, with sand or dirt. And finally, you're going to need 2 books. Okay? So what is the procedure? It says, place your pen on your work area, half filled with sand or dirt, and raise one end of the pen by placing a book under it. This pen will represent your mountain. So how are you going to do it? Let's make a quick drawing so you can have an idea. Oopsie. Going to erase this. Okay, so it says that you are going to fill your pen. So let's say that I have a plastic pen, una bandejita. I need gray here. So let's say that I have my pen here, and it says that we're going to fill it halfway with sand or dirt. So let's say that I chose dirt. I'm going to fill it halfway through. Okay, imagine my beautiful drawing. I know, guys, you can try, but you will never be as pro as me drawing, right? Just kidding. Okay, so then it says that you need to, okay, we have our pen half filled with sand or dirt, and it says that you need to raise one end of the pen by placing a book under it. This pen will represent your mountain. Okay, so this is supposed to be our mountain, okay? This one here. So what we're going to do is to put, I'm just drawing, okay? You're going to do it with actual objects. It's just a drawing so you can understand better. So we have our pen with halfway of sand, halfway through with sand. And now it says that the same pen, we're going to put on one of the ends a book under it. So my book, let's say I have a purple book. So imagine it's a book, a very thick book. Now the books are not like that. Let's try it again, like this. Okay, and there are the pages. And then it says that we need to place the pen on top of the book. So how is this going to look? It's going to be like this, right? Let me choose with sand. So what is going to happen is that it's going to be like, look like this, because one end of the pen, one end, it's like it's lifted, está levantado. So all the sand is going to be here on this part. Okay, now let's go back. It says, now number 2, set your glazer at the top of the pen on the raised end. Set your glazer at the top of the pen on the raised end. So it says that we're going to put our cup, oopsie, our cup on the end that we raise, that is this one, okay? Then it says, use your hand to slowly push your glazer down to the bottom of your mountain. Record your observations. Okay, so you are going to use your iPad in this case so you can record, puedan grabar what is happening. So what you're going to do now, guys, is that your cup, you're going to start to push your glazer down to the bottom of the mountain. So you're going to start pushing this cup. You're going to start pushing this cup to this part of the mountain, supposedly. Okay, so what are we going to obtain? Let me see if I can erase this. Oh my goodness. So now you're going to have your cup like this, like covered with sand. So one part is going to come out and the other part is going to be under the sand. Okay, so you will be only able to see this part of the cup, because the rest is going to be like under the sand or the dirt. Okay, so it says number 4, return your glacier to the top of the mountain and smooth out the soil. Allow the glacier to rest for 5 minutes and record your observations. So you're going to return to the top of the mountain and smooth out the soil. Okay, so what are you going to do next? You're going to return. Oh, I cannot erase this. But you're going, well, yes, I'm going to. You're going to return your cup where it was, here. Okay, and it says that you're going to smooth your sand so it's even. Okay, you're going to smooth it. You're going to smooth the sand. Okay, and then you need to record also. You need to rest the cup for 5 minutes and record your observations after the 5 minutes. Okay, so number 5, use the spray bottle with water to create rain on the mountain top by spraying the glacier. Record your observations. I repeat, use the spray bottle or el atomizador with water to create rain on the mountain top by spraying the glacier. Record your observations. So what you're going to do now is to take a spray bottle or atomizador. I'm going to try to make one, okay? I'm not so good doing these things. So let's think that this is a bottle. It's supposed to be something like this. I don't know how to do it, guys, but it's something like that. Let me get close. And it has like a thingy there where you press and the water comes out. Oopsie. So you're going to spray the mountain top with water. So you're going to spray all the mountain top. Okay, you need to record your observations. Necesitan grabar. Okay, because this is supposed to be rain. Okay, now let's go back and then draw a picture of your observations of step 3 to 5. So we have step 3, moving, that it says use your hand to slowly push your glacier down to the bottom of your mountain. Okay, then step 4, melting. Return your glacier to the top of the mountain and smooth out the soil. Allow the glacier to rest for 5 minutes. Remember that on step 3 we move the glacier really slowly. We push the glacier down to the bottom of the sand, and then on step 4 we put back the cup to the mountain top, but we let it rest for 5 minutes. So how how can you write how was the cup after 5 minutes? You're going to do it right here, okay? And then step 5, raining, which was my last drawing. Okay, so let me tell you something. You have two options, okay? You can record your observations, okay, and send me the 3 videos, or one video with the 3 videos. I don't know, it depends on you. You can do that, or if we want to make it like easier, we can just make drawings, okay? Because actually here is asking us for our observations. So I don't see it so necessary to record with an iPad and then to draw. So if you want to record, you can do that, but you have to also draw here. Or if you don't want to record, that's fine with me, but you have to make the drawing so I can know how your observations were, okay? Or how your observations are, like in the moment. Then it says answer the following questions. Number 6, it says the mountain belonged to the geosphere, biosphere, hydrosphere, or atmosphere. If you don't remember, you can go back to page 133 for the vocabulary. And you can see which one is the correct one. Geosphere, biosphere, hydrosphere, or atmosphere. Okay? Then number 7. The glacier belonged to the geosphere, biosphere, hydrosphere, or atmosphere. And number 8. And now number 8. Explain one way the glacier interacted with the mountain. So what it means, what happened to the top of the mountain when we moved the glacier? What happened? So I think is that the shape of the mountain changed because we moved it, and also because it rained with the spray bottle. So my opinion, what I think, but you need to explain by your own words, with your own words, sorry. It's what happened to the mountain. How did they interact? So my opinion is that the mountain changed shape because of the movement and also the rain. Okay, so that's it for today. It's a little bit long, but I think it would be really fun to do this. So that's it, guys. Have a wonderful day. I love you. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.